Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. Her Grace Yamuna Swarup Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. Bhakti Rupangshi Sharma Mataji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by reciting slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam, Namamrit. By chanting the Maha Mantra offenselessly, one may be saved from the allurement of women. A grihastha, vanaprasth, sannyasi, and brahmachari should be very careful when associated with women. One is forbidden to sit down in a solitary place, even with one's mother, sister, or daughter. In our Krishna consciousness movement, it has been very difficult to disassociate ourselves from women in our society, especially in Western countries. We are therefore sometimes criticized, but nonetheless, we are trying to give everyone a chance to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and thus advance spiritually. If we stick to the principle of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra offenselessly, then by the grace of Srila Haridas Thakur, we may be saved from the allurement of women. However, if we are not very strict in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we may at any time fall victim to women. Srimad Bhagavatam 5.6.3. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada quote 12th April. By prasadam distribution, you will do service to the Lord, and public will be pleased upon you as well. Gradually increase the number of guests and don't deny anyone. Continue in this way. Whatever is there, distribute equally. It may not be very sumptuous, but no one should be denied equal proportion. Letter to Giriraj, April 12, 1972. Bhagavad Gita Shloka 8.4. सबसे नीचे प्रभु जी.
Prabhuji, come to the end of the page, you will get.
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 8.4. Adhibhutam sharo bhava purascha दैवतम adhigyo aham ivatra deho bhritan dehe dehabhritam vara. Translation. O best of the embodied beings, the physical nature, which is constantly changing, is called Adhibhut, the material manifestation. The universe form of the Lord, which includes all the demigods, like those of the sun and the moon, is called Adhidev. And I, the Supreme Lord, represented as the super soul in the heart of every embodied being, am called Adhiyagna, the Lord of Sacrifice. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.8.66. Api anatham vane brahmana ma समादन्ति अर्भाकं वृकः श्रान्तं शायनं शुधितं परिमलना mukhambujaम. Translation. My dear Brahmana, the face of my son was just like a lotus flower. I was thinking of his precarious condition. He is unprotected and he might be very hungry. He might have lain down somewhere in the forest, and the wolves might have attacked him to eat his body. Chaitanya Charit Adilila 4.34. Anug Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Deham Asitraha Bhajte Tachriha Karida Yasrutva Tat Paro Bhavet. Translation. Krishna manifests his eternal human like form and perform his pastime to show mercy to the devotees. Having heard Such pastime one should engage in service to him. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Still Prabhupada ki jai, Holiness Gopal Krishna Gopal. Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Shri Sita Ram Listen Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri God Nitai. Hare Krishna. In today's quote, Prabhupada is trying to explain here that, in the Amrut Vani, that this is about the material women. One should keep away from materialistic women, especially because one may be disturbed and by the charm or any other reason. So it is necessary that a devotee may concentrate more on the devotion. That is why it is said this way. Moreover, it is important for a devotee to concentrate on the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Prabhupada is explaining here, whatever it may be, we are here to give the chanting to everyone. Chanting is the most important part of the devotional service. And that is why it is so important that only by chanting the heart is cleansed of the previous impressions of the sins and whatever dust of the previous births is there. And that is the reason we chant the holy name of the Lord. While doing that, the Bhakti Lata bees is watered and one becomes a good devotee. And gradually the Bhakti Lata bees grows, and as the devotee grows in life, he becomes a good preacher, a good human being and a good preacher, and gives the best to society, best to the country and best to the world. So the base Prabhupada is explaining that one must keep away materialistic women. Here it is also explained that one must keep chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Devotional service is also as Prabhupada is talking to Giridhar Maharaj in the letter, and he's trying to explain to him that prasadam distribution is a very important part of preaching. And when one wants to increase the number of guests, distributing prasad is very important, because naturally the prasad is the thing that will attract the people before they hear the lecture, before they enjoy the beauty of the words of Krishna, before they start to know what is Krishna, know what is devotional service. Their prasad is non-different from Krishna. So the prasad is the first thing that will go inside and cleanse their heart and make them more pious so that they come to Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. In the Bhagavad Gita 8.4, we understand that the embodied beings are the physical nature, which is the creation itself, embodied being a part of physical nature. And the physical nature is constantly changing. This physical nature is called Adibhuta, and the universal form of the Lord, which is Krishna himself, including the demigods. Now, the demigods are different, like sun, moon, fire god, the air god, that is Vayudev. Then there is different demigods, but Krishna is one, and he is the supreme Lord, and he is also present as super soul in the heart of every living being. That is Krishna, and he is also called Adi Yatya. Then comes, we will know here in the Srimad Bhagavatam that when Dhruv Maharaj's parents are meeting Brahmaji, and they are very much worried about the little child. They're talking to Brahmaji. The father is saying that, my dear Brahma, my child is so little and so tender. He is like, his face is like a lotus flower, and he's very much worried. He's worried about the conditions in which, in the one, the child is there, the jungles, and he is worried that the child is not protected properly. What will happen of him? From Naradji wants that the child should be away from the material world and he should be concentrating on the lotus feet of the Lord. The father is worried about the child, about the physical being of the child, that the child must have been suffering and he must have been facing the wolves and the wild animals of the jungle. That is the condition, present condition between Naradji and the father of Dhruv Maharaj. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna, we know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself in the bhav of Radharani. And but he is performing human-like things, and he is showing mercy to the devotees. Actually, he is trying to show what devotional service is and how one has to be a good devotee. And he actually is giving us the bhakti. He's come here to give bhakti and to give us devotion to Krishna. He is none other than Radharani and Krishna himself. But here he is in the form of a wonderful devotee. That is the bhav of Krishna. He wants to give us Krishna. He wants Krishna here wants to give us Krishna. That is actually the truth. Krishna himself is in the heart of a devotee as Chaitya Guru. Krishna gives us Guru, Guru gives us Krishna. That is what is shown here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna. His grace, Rup, teach.
So,
And
Vijay.
then